Interesting facts about famous people.
The world's first feature film was a Western, 1906. Not only was the world's first feature film a Western, but a kangaroo Western, a Western made in Australia, also known as a meat pie Western. I know the traditional Western fans will be disregarding this film. On Boxing Day, 1906, the story of the Ned Kelly gang opened at the Athenaeum Theatre in Melbourne, the first multi-reel, feature-length film ever produced in the world. Causing controversy by presenting the Kelly gang sympathetically, the Victorian Government attempted to censor it, but the public flocked to screenings around Australia, then internationally. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Let's get into it. Moving pictures were first presented to the public starting in the 1890s in North America and Europe by travelling exhibitors who set up temporary spaces or together with vaudeville shows in permanent theatres. The popularity of this new entertainment made it clear that films could be shown as standalone shows. Even evening-long programs of silent films interspersed with sound recordings and live music of the latest popular music became commonplace. One of the first commercial film successes was The Great Train Robbery in 1903. At just over 10 minutes long, a typical length for that time, it was the first film with a cohesive storyline, succeeding worldwide. The Tate family of 5 brothers in Melbourne were all involved in show business, began including filming their programs at the Athenaeum Theatre, inspired by The Great Train Robbery. Early in 1906, the Tates took their first steps into film production. They financed Living Hawthorne, a documentary-style short film about a Melbourne suburb. About 5 long-running stage productions had been mounted since 1880, the year of bushranger Ned Kelly's last stand in Glenrowan, and John and Neville Tate had been influenced by these boys. By the turn of the 20th century, the Kelly story had become a myth that inspired millions of Australians, and the Tates saw it as a perfect subject for a long narrative film. The film was financed jointly by the Tates and Millard Johnson and William Gibson. By profession, Johnson and Gibson were pharmacists. They had a projector and successfully showed films to crowds around Melbourne. Charles Tate, the brother with the most production experience, directed the movie. Some of the cast and costumes were secured from a local theatre that had staged a recent production of the Kelly story. Shot around Melbourne, the outdoor scenes were likely filmed at the estate of Charles Tate's wife's family near Heidelberg, while some of the interior scenes were shot on sets built in the back of Tate's home. The film took 6 months to make and cost £1,000, a large amount at the time. Opened at the Athenaeum Theatre on Collins Street on the 26th of December 1906, running for 5 weeks to full houses. An actor, sometimes 2, added their voices to the screening, and boys were placed backstage to create sound effects. Opening at the Palace Theatre in Sydney in February 1907, and then Adelaide and Brisbane. The Biograph Company toured the film to regional towns across the country. By September 1907, it was shown in New Zealand and England, where it was promoted as the longest film ever made. The film was edited multiple times over the years, and was 70 to 80 minutes long, depending on the edit. The film was a great financial success, with William Gibson claiming that the production had returned £25,000 to its investors. The film depicted Kelly as a hero and the police as villains, a kind of Robin Hood story, displeasing the Victorian Government and police, who claimed the story of the Kelly gang was responsible for an increase in crime. The film was banned in Benalla and Wangaratta, towns to the north of the state that had connections to the Kelly story. In April 1912, the government banned a revised version of the film from being screened altogether. After being shown internationally, the story of the Kelly gang began the development of narrative feature films. continuing to thrive to this day. Thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate likes and subscribers. Hit the notification bell to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel. The link is in the description. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.